Hello everybody and welcome to my butthole in your face, and today we are going to be bringing you a crack Team Deathmatch M14 30 and 4 gameplay. I don't even know why I said we, considering it's only me and my computer. But anyways, moving on. This is going to be my second commentary, so forgive me if I say and, but, maybe, or just flat out don't say shit for the entire commentary. Or for extended periods of time, I should say, because I don't know what to talk about. I'm just winging this as I go. Maybe I should structure it, maybe I shouldn't. But anyways, this is a pretty fast-paced gameplay. I think I die opening up, which is never a good sign, but I do pick up, and it turns out to be pretty fun. The team we were playing was really fucking retarded. And yes, I use the term retarded, and no, I don't mean an actual retard, because that would be mean. But anyways, I always like how our school always talks about, okay, this is the same topic, but I kind of just like jumped from it. But anyways, last year there was this video that our school had about like people making fun of mentally challenged kids, handicapped kids or whatever. And honestly, no one had ever heard of this term before. But some kids actually call the, like, I don't know how to say this like nicely. What's the short buses called? Like without saying short bus or whatever. Like half of a regular bus? Okay, those buses that are cut in half, basically. Yeah, well, anyways, this dude was talking about it in the video, about how some of his classmates would call those buses that, like, carried mentally challenged kids to their houses or whatever, they would call them retard rockets, and literally no one at our school had ever heard of the term. So, well, subsequently, and obviously, that's all you heard in the halls for the rest of, like, the school year, because it was towards the end of the school year anyways. But that's not even the point. All those videos do is encourage people. I mean, it did not do anything to help stop the the bullying, I guess you would call it. Bullying of mentally challenged kids, or the making fun of. I don't know how to put that into my butthole, but anyways. So, but I always thought it was so weird how they thought that retarded was such a bad word when it was, well, not used in the same context as making fun of an actual retard, and it never made sense to me because it was never meant for that. It was just another way to say stupid, like as in an idea was stupid, an idea or an action, I guess, but never like to put down actual retards. So when they started getting kids in trouble for it, I just thought it was so, well, retarded, because it has nothing to do with an actual retard. And same with the term gay. Like when kids would say that's so gay or something, teachers would always get mad, and it never made sense to me either, because, well, we're not making a reference to gay people. Homosexual. I don't even know what they like to be called. I guess homosexual is the proper, I don't know, politically correct way to say it, which is also retarded how, like, basically there's an opinion about just words. I mean, when someone says fuck, they can get, like, suspended from school, or they could get kicked out of a meeting, a public place, anywhere. It's just, like, it's so weird to think about that because of society's opinion on certain words, that it makes it so it's just so wrong to say, when all in all, it's just another word. I mean, like, shit is just another word for poop. And yet, if you say shit, you get written up at school, you get yelled at by your parents, or well, I guess not my parents, but it just never makes sense to me, like, that just because of one person's opinion that's stuck with society, that it ends up that everyone has to taste the Jolly Ranchers, and I just don't understand why words cause so much harm. I mean, I will admit that derogatory terms are worse, but in the end, it's still just a word. And this isn't even what I was planning to talk about. I kind of just winged it up until this point. And yeah, right now I'm on a roll. The players we're playing are retarded. I noticed that like halfway through, considering that I think coming up right here I'm doing like twirls and flips and no one's actually able to kill me. Even this guy behind me who dies right there. I was kind of surprised that my teammate actually did something either, considering, well, they weren't doing shit either. It was slow paced except for when I would get blackbirds. And I'd like to know, like, what kill streaks you'd like to see, I guess. Like, what entertains you. Just UAV kill streaks, because that's what I usually use. But I could use anything. I could use the chopper gunner, which sucks total asshole, but if you guys like watching that for extended periods of time, I can do that. I could just use attack kill streaks or defensive kill streaks, or just fuck, I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys like this commentary. I'll get better. Went 30-4. I was host, so obviously I would have done well. And yeah.